Okay, so welcome to our today's leadership series. And I believe all of you are doing great. All of you are safe and sound. My name is Faisal Ahmed, and I'll be the speaker for today's session. So can all of you switch on your camera so that we can start our session without wasting any time? Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, good. And as you have come to know, the topic for today, it's a bit more and more, hands-on, I would say. It's very important for all the leader, those who are planning to manage an organization from the front. So I believe all of you still remember the topic because our admin already sent this one in respective groups. So now, as you can see from my screen, that it's all about 5 M's perspectives on a leadership. So from today's discussion, we will be learning when we will be a leader, how we can implement 5 M's in order to lead an organization from the front. Not only an organization, because if you remember the component of a successful leader, we need to believe in 3 principles, right? Lead, discipline, and bonding. I'm repeating my statement: lead, discipline, and bonding. So as a leader, when I'm going to lead a group of people, obviously, people will give me a lot of headache. It's true. When I'm going to manage a team members always will give me some unnecessary problem. So when I am having some unnecessary problem while managing a group of people as a leader, how I will overcome this? Understand, Mr. Adam? Question is how. So the answer we will get from the 5 M's. Now let's talk about number 2. It's all about discipline. As a leader, when I will enforce discipline among my team members, some of my team members will not accept that kind of discipline in their professional life or in their personal life. So there will be some problem. Now the question is how I will enforce discipline among the team members. The answer we will get from the 5 M's. And then bonding. As a leader, when I'm going to create bonding with my team members, yes, some of my team members will not be willing to create bonding with me at the first place. So how I will overcome this problem? I will overcome this problem from the 5 M's. Let me stop sharing my screen and let me say hello to everyone. All of you understand the topic that we have had for today? You got the point, right? What we will be learning. Excellent, very good. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the topic right away. So as you have come to know, today we will talk about 5 M's. So look at the list of the 5 M's. As a leader, when we will be leading a group of people, we need to take care of our mouth. Mouth, I'm not talking about the face. Okay, Jesa, don't get wrong. I'm not talking about that leader must have to go for facial every single day before they will talk with the team members. No, I'm talking about the importance. I'm talking about the importance of the word of mouth. Then mind. What kind of mindset, what kind of mind we should have to bring in when we will be leading a group of people as a leader. Number 3, our mood. what kind of attitude we need to practice all the way in order to work with a group of people as a leader. We will be covering about the importance of manner, and the last M is all about money. See, now let's talk about, again, there is a simple flowchart. Actually, there is a secret how you can be a good leader. You can be an effective leader in your professional life. Follow these 5 M's that I will be explaining one by one for all of you, and it will help you. It will make you a bit different as a leader if you compare your leadership with other people. Now let's talk about mouth. Liesel, for example, you have 20 team members. How many? 20. So when you will be communicating with 20 of them, please make sure the word of your mouth, it makes sense. You know the power of the word of our mouth? The word can destroy a relationship. I'm talking about the word of mouth. My word of mouth can build a strong relationship with others. Same way, my word can destroy that relationship within a nanosecond. So as a leader, when we will talk, when we will be using the mouth of word, we must have to be very, very careful about the impact of our word among other people. Understand? You follow? Very good. Example, when you will give instruction, to your team members, you need to take care of the tune of your voice. Am I right? If you say, hey, you have to do it by 5 p.m., maybe some of your team members will not like the sound of your mouth because it sounds like very, very crazy, very, very strict, and very, very, I would say that they will feel that it's not that polite expression. So when you will be communicating with your team members, please take note, the way you speak, it is a matter. Why? Because your word can destroy someone's mind, someone's motivation, and someone's, dedication. So let's talk about how you can make it. As a leader, when I will speak, before I speak, I will think. And before I make a decision by using the word of my mouth, I'll take some time in order to think and in order to decide the impact of my words, how it will work for my team members. Understand, all of you guys? You follow? This is very, very important to take note. So while working with a group of people, every time we need to communicate, we need to speak, we need to share information, we need to give instruction, we need to give ideas, we need to give thoughts. So we have to be the master of sharing the information and the thoughts by using right way of speaking. Second one, which is also more important, we all have to practice active listening skill. Yes, correct. Active listening skill among our team members. Remember, when someone will bring some important input for your team members, please listen. Do not brush away your team members that you do not like their ideas, you do not like their thoughts, you do not like this or that. Adami, follow? Listen carefully. Whatever they would like to share, whatever they would like to, implement at the first place with your team. Fine. Now, positive language. I'll give you some positive language example. So before that, let me stop sharing my screen. Let me say hello to everyone. Can all of you wave your hand one more time? Thank you so much. Thank you. Fine. And all of you, if you want, if you can please switch on your camera one more time so that I can mark your attendance accordingly. One more time, please, because last time got some problem. I could not take all of your picture accordingly. Now I can see all of your face there. It is only for your attendance purpose. Thank you. Number 7 and number 8. Now, again, when we will be talking about, when we will be considering about leading people, remember, every individual got his or her own ways of thinking. Go, am I right? So maybe if I'm your leader and when I talk to you, no matter it is positive in positive way or in negative way, maybe you like me, maybe you have some respect for me, that's why you will listen to me. But not everyone will act like the same way. As I have told you, that every individual got different ways of thinking, different ways of behaving. So what is the solution as a leader? We need to communicate. We need to communicate in a way that will be suitable for all of our team members. Now let's talk about positive language. For example, let me pick up someone's name from the screen, Mr. Gobind. Mr. Gobind, you are working under my leadership and you made a major mistake when you are doing the task that I was given to you. So I have two options. I can be angry, or I can use a positive thinking and positive language like this way. Gobind, is okay. I understand. You tried, but you could not make it. It's okay. Man, it's okay. People usually makes mistake. Come on, let's do it together. Let's do it again together. You see? So this positive language that I'm using as your leader, automatically some responsibility will grow in your brain, in your mind, and you will be more and more careful so that next time you can avoid that kind of mistake. You follow? On the other hand, if I got very angry, I shout, I become very crazy, then Mr. Gobind can take it negatively, right? Gobind can feel why my leader is acting like that. Yes, I understand. I made a mistake, but I did not do it from my intention. It was totally unintentional mistake. All of you understand, guys? As a leader, when you will talk, you have the authority, you have the power, you have all the legal things that you can implement for your team members. But at the end of the day, we are working with human being, right? Human emotion, human behavior, human attitude. So our word of mouth, it's better to use in a positive way, even when our team members are making mistake while doing the things accordingly. Understand, guys? Remember the last example, when you use positive word, your team members will be more and more careful so that next time he or she can avoid that kind of unnecessary mistake, unnecessary things from the workplace. Let's continue. Now, let's talk about mind. The first M is over, mouth. Now, let's talk about mind. Our thoughts, our mind shapes our reality. If I have a healthy mind, my attitude will be healthy. If I have a healthy mindset, my action also will be healthy. If my mind is having a positive outlook, my mood of action, my behavior also will represent positive things for my team members. All of you understand, guys, what I mean from the word minds? Because sometimes young people cannot control their mind. Jessa, you follow? Even me, sometimes I cannot control my mind. So when I am out of my mind, there is a question, how as a leader, I'll be working with other people, working with a group of people in my organization. So what would be the solution? Look at the second sentence. Positive thinking, positive mind is a mental and emotional attitude that will help us on the bright side of life, and it will expect positive result. I'll give you an example. For example, today you have no mind. You have no interest about your class. Today you have no mind. Mentally, you are not ready to study online. Do you know what will be happening? Yes, you will be joining in the class maybe, but after joining, there will be no impact. There will be no attention. There will be no outcome. There will be no action that will help you to learn from your online class. In the same way, when you will be leading a group of people, if you have no mind, I'm talking about if you have having negative mindset about your work, about your team members, then it would be difficult for you to be real, to be authentic in order to lead your people from the front. Understand, guys? So your mind, it can be destructive as a leader because of so many factors. I'll be stop sharing my screen for a while and I'll say hello to everyone one more time. Okay, so mind, I cannot blame you guys. Okay, Mr. Dinesh, you can leave. I can control the rest part. Now everything is okay. Have a great weekend, Mr. Dinesh. Thanks for your support. Now, come to the point. As a leader, your mind can be destructive for so many reasons. Because you are leading a business, right? You are managing money. You are managing people. You are planning something bigger for your business. So what are the factors can destroy your mind as a leader? Number one, it can be because of your personal life. You follow? I'm talking about a personal problem. You see, like husband-wife problem, family problem, you know, maybe someone is very sick in your family. You understand what I mean? Factors number one, family problem. Factor number two, that can destroy the mind of a leader in order to act, in order to perform positively in the team work. What is factor number two? You are experiencing or you are having some difficult time in your business. All of you pay attention, guys. And because of this problem that your business is facing some difficulties, your mind can be negative. Lead, you follow? Number two, because of the business scenario. Number three, continuously you are having problems from your team members. You know, like team members are not disciplined, team members are not following simple instructions. It can make your mind negative. So what we need to do as a leader, we need to build up a strong mind by understanding. Please pay attention what I'm trying to mean. By understanding and by believing that I'm the leader and I have to face all the problems. That's why I am leader. My family problem, I have to solve. My business problem, I have to solve. My team members' problem, I have to solve. That's why I'm the leader. Understand? If you can think like this way, you can cultivate a positive mind, and this positive mind will help you to lead a group of people from the front by creating a lot of positive impact in your team. So for clear, should I make myself 100% clear about mind? Okay, good. Now let's continue and see what is next. What would be the characteristics in order to, yes, correct, in order to how you can cultivate a positive mindset? I'm talking about as a leader, not as a husband, not as a wife, not as a boyfriend, not as a girlfriend. I'm talking about our professional life. Look at number one. So build up a positive mindset. Look at the first powerful word, optimism. Who can tell me what does it mean? What is the meaning of the word optimism? Anyone? You can raise your digital hand. I'll let you unmute. And I want to hear from you not only the meaning, but also some explanation from your own experience. Okay, good, excellent. Please unmute your microphone. Joy.
I think the optimism is like you always have a positive look, no matter what. Even
That's
when
what,
you're
yeah, you are absolutely right. Just now I was talking about 3 scenarios, right? Joy, family problem, business problem, people problem. Solution is to become optimistic, positive. What you said is absolutely right. You see? So if you feel difficulties to think positive, it would be difficult for you to practice a positive mindset. Understand, all of you guys? Joy, thank you so much for your input. Yes, that's what we need to do all the time. No matter how difficult the situation, as a leader, we must have to be positive. Okay, thank you so much. Number 2, acceptance. Not everyone can be good at accepting or allowing the things that you do not like at all. But we have no choice. To be a leader, we need to accept. Accept what? Accept like mistake from the team members. We need to accept that somebody needs more time to learn what you want for your business. You have to give them some time, more time. You have to accept that business is, uncertainty. Business sometimes can be uncertain. Whatever you plan, whatever the plan you design and you implement, sometimes it will not work. When it will not work, please accept this as a part of your business journey. Adam, understand? You follow? So when you accept that negative things can come on my way, anytime I can face major difficulties, anytime I can face the trait, like major trait, just accept. If you never accept, your mind will demotivate you. But when you accept, you will find a way to solve that particular solution. Understand, all of you guys? As a leader, whatever the things happening, positive or negative, please accept. First, you accept. And then, if it is full of negative, find out a solution. Remember, as a leader, you have to believe that when you have a problem, there is thousands of solutions. What you need to do, you just need to find out the best solution for your business, for your product, for your services accordingly. Understand all of you guys? Mind? Fine. Next one, let's talk about resilience. Now, in order to develop a healthy mind as a leader, you must have to practice strong resilience part. I would like to invite Mr. Hope. Mr. Hope, if you're okay, could you please unmute your microphone and tell us something? What is resilience in your own view?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hi.
Yes, sir.
Resilience. Go on.
Resilience is even after difficulties, you still have a mindset that I'm going to.
Come again.
Hello.
Your voice is breaking. Your voice is breaking.
Yes. Yes. Even after having can make it.
Okay, understand. Never mind. You mute your microphone. You mute your microphone. Please wait. I'll be joining from my other phone. I mean, other laptop. Okay. Okay. Can all of you hear me? Can all of you hear me? Give me a thumbs up, please. Okay, good. Excellent. So now, resilience, when we are talking about resilience part, okay, please wait. Let me settle all the things first. Okay. So when we are talking about resilience, okay, here we go. Let me share my screen from there. I believe all of you can see my screen accordingly, right? Let's continue. Resilience meaning to say, as a leader, when you are facing difficulties and challenges in your business with your team or team members, we all have to have the ability to bounce back. James, you follow what is the meaning of bounce back? You are facing difficulties. Your mindset will be like that. It's okay. This is just a problem. This is just a problem that I can solve and that I can resolve accordingly for my team. And then what you need to do, you need to just move forward, moving forward. So when you are moving forward from having the difficulties, from having the challenges in your workplace, you will become resilient. And remember, resilience mindset always will help you to have a positive mind, like champions or becoming champion mindset. This is important. Next one, as you can see, gratitude. What do you need to do? Look at this part. Our mindset, whatever we have, whatever the things we have for the time being, we must have to be grateful. Understand, Adam? Adam got the point? Jacqueline got the point? Gratefulness. A leader always must have to be thankful, whatever you have, whatever so far you achieved, whatever the performance that your team members is performing for your team. Yes, sometimes it will not be up to the mark. Sometimes you can feel that the team members are not performing well, but be thankful because some of them did their job. So because of the problem for few people, you cannot just make your mind crazy. You cannot just make the things difficult for other team members. All of you clear about the gratitude? Fine. Next, we have to be mindful. So this one I need to stop sharing my screen in order to explain what is mindfulness as a leader. If you have 100 team members, what is the meaning of mindfulness by a leader? You must have to understand the strength of each and every team members. Ilmon, you got my point? If you have no idea, if you have no knowledge, if you have no clue about your team members' strength, about your team members' weaknesses, you cannot capitalize all of their team members positively for your team. Understand, guys? So take your time, be mindful to understand each and every team members, their ability, their background, their mindset, their behavior, their achievement in their professional life. If you can do this one, you can be a strong leader who can capitalize, who can apply, who can implement the skills of team members for your team. Otherwise, what will be happening? Let me tell you. When you assign or when you give some task in your team to the wrong person, for example, I have no idea, I have no knowledge about information and technology, but you are my leader, you ask me to do some IT-related task. What I'll feel my life is difficult. Understand? And I'll behave like a blur. And when I'll behave like blur and, like confused, as a leader, your mind will be crazy. See the factors? Understand? So the solution is to become more and more mindful about your team members. If you can do this, for example, you are managing a small food and beverage outlet, you are being mindful about your waiter and waitress, and you have 4 waiter and 4 waitress, and out of 8, 2 of their English communication skills above average. And one beautiful day in your food and beverage outlet, you have like 10 foreigners from one of the English-speaking countries. So what you can do, you can allocate the 2 expert waiter and waitress who are having good English communication skills. I have given you a very simple examples. So for clear about being mindfulness by a leader, that should be a guideline, proper and effective guideline for you to become a strong leader. Remember, for your mind, you have to follow integrity. So what is the meaning of integrity? Integrity, it means that more than honesty. You always have to be fair. You always need to believe in like honesty is the best policy. You cannot give any like special treatment to any team members. You follow? When your side as a leader, you are 100% honest. Your honesty will give you a positive mind, strong mind, a mind of a real champion. Understand? But once upon a time, you practice some dishonesty with your team members. Remember, there is a phrase. It is called treatment of nature. Do you know what is the meaning of treatment of nature? You did something wrong with your team members by following dishonesty. You cannot have a positive mind for that particular team. You know, you will feel guilty. You will feel like, regret, and it also will destroy your positive mind for being a positive leader. Moving forward, let's find out some key points about the positive attitude. Under the mind, we already have done with mouth. Mouth means the way we talk. It has to be very, very smart and professional way by understanding human feelings and human emotion. Then we talk about mind of a leader. Now let's discover about the positive attitude. Now, a leader getting what you get and not pitching a fit. It means that your attitude should be like this. As a leader, you always will have a lot of planning, right? A lot of planning to achieve from your team, from your business. So please educate your mind to be happy whatever you achieve so far. And then from tomorrow, you work hard, you plan something more and more strategic way so that you can get more. That should be the attitude for a leader. We need to enjoy the unexpected even when we are not getting what we want from the first place. Understand, guys? So enjoying the unexpected situation, it means that not to just take it lightly. Enjoy here, it means that, remember I was talking about resilience. When facing problem, when facing difficulties, calm down, educate your mind. It is part of your job. You see? So if any unexpected things, stay strong and you believe that it is your job in order to rectify, in order to solve this challenge from your business. Remember, a leader, leader always come along with a lot of positive interpersonal skills. What I mean by this one, your attitude should be able to motivate the people, those who are working with you. And how? By using positive word. Example, we are about at the end of 2024. Jollibee, right? We are middle of the month of December. You are a leader. Now, this is the time for you in order to develop a positive mind for your team members. What you can do? You can call a meeting with your existing team members. Okay? And you talk to them, whatever the achievement that you, along with your team members, you achieved in the year of 2024. You follow? Achievement. No need to insult, no need to look down anyone. Overall achievement. Then tell them, guys, we are about the end of 2024. So a new year is on our way. We have achieved whatever we achieved so far, so good. So again, Let's work together in order to make 2025 more and more outcome, more and more result, more and more success. Understand, guys? Positive word. Your team members will forget what they made mistake in the year of 2024, what was the problem, what was the challenges. They will forget, and they have the right mindset in order to start a new year with full of motivation, with full of positivity. Understand, all of you guys? This is very important for a leader in order to lead an organization from the front. Remember, your way of motivating people, it must be there in order to bring more and more outcome from your business. Using the power of smile in order to reverse the tune of situation. Your mind. For example, you have one team member, he's facing or she's facing difficulties about his or her job. I'll give you an example. Let me stop sharing my screen. Let me say hello to everyone. Guys, all okay? The way I'm explaining, all of you are with me? Give me a thumbs up. All of you are with me? Are you sure? Excellent, very good, fine, good, excellent. Now, what is the meaning of smile? Giving a smile and reverse the tune of situation. Example, our dear May Ann. Hello, Miss May Ann. Wave your hand. Example, you are one of my team members. Okay? And you are working in sales department. Which department? Sales department. And this month, you are facing some difficulties and you are not able to hit your KPI. Understand? It can happen. It can happen with your team members. So what would be my duty as a leader? I'll check your track record. I notice last 11 months, you successfully completed all of your KPIs. Only problem with this month, and that I can feel from your facial expression that you are being very worried. Do you know what I'll do? I'll come to you. I'll say, hey, May, is okay. Why you look like so stressed? Come on. And I'll give a smile. Come on, I understand that you are facing some difficulties with your KPI. Tell me what's the problem. I'm here to help you. No need to think too much. And I'll give a smile. And my smile as a leader, when I am giving a smile, it can be minimal smile, good smile, great smile. It will motivate you. May I understand? You will feel, oh, my leader is so positive, even though I'm facing some problem to overcome or to fulfill my KPI, he's there to support me. Understand? Guys, that comes from a mind, not so-called mind, that comes from a strong mind of a strong leader. Understand, all of you? Guys, clear? Very good. Fine. Now let's move on and figure out what kind of mindset we need to practice. We have to be friendly to those who you even don't know very well. As a leader, you will be meeting with so many people in your professional life, right? You will be meeting so many people every single day, every single week, every single month. So when you are meeting someone new, use your charismatic character. What is the meaning of charismatic? Maritis, your positive character in order to be friendly even with someone very new to you. It comes from a positive mind of a positive leader. Next one, as you can see, it's getting back up when you fall down. Remember, in your business life, you will be facing a lot of ups and down stage, a lot of ups and down situation. So get ready. When you are in down mode, you have the ability to get back, to come back, to be more stronger. Understand? Always remember, as a leader, sometimes you need to give, or you need to have step back in order to make it even more faster. Understand, all of you, what I'm trying to mean? Sometimes you need to feel free to step back. It's okay, because you are planning to make it more faster. You see? Remember the footballer? When a footballer is going to kick a penalty, what the footballer is doing, Adam, he will step back, right? He will not step forward. He will step back in order to stay positive, in order to concentrate, in order to plan from which part he will take that particular penalty shot. See, same thing. When you feel that something is becoming more challenging, don't worry. Use your positive mind. If necessary, step back in order to make it even more even more accurate, even more fantastic. Remember, a leader always must be the source of energy that you will, inject, that you will supply, that you will provide among your team members. As a leader, if I'm like lack of energy, if I'm having lack of positive mindset, how I will be leading a group of people with full of energy? Impossible, right? Understand? Now, remember this one, being happy when you have little. As a leader, your expectation always must be there. But when you act happy after each and every small achievement, it will help you to build more and more positive and strong mind for your team. Make sure when you are losing something, you also having good time. Don't put yourself inside of a pressure cooker. Okay, business is like that. Leadership is like that. Sometimes difficulties, sometimes not difficulties, sometimes good times, sometimes bad times. And always you have to know how to appreciate when you see some of your team members are doing fantastic things. Meaning to say, feel free to be happy when you see other people are being successful in your team, and give the appreciation. Don't try to take any credit away from your team members. Give them credit accordingly. All of you understand? Good. Now, we must have to have a position with future vision. Every leader, no matter what is your industry, your leadership, it must come along with a proper vision. You see, if you've got no idea what you are going to do in your business, then your life will be like a boat without rudder. No aim, no target, no finishing point. You understand, all of you guys? Don't forget to give compliment even if someone is totally unknown for you. When we have a mind to say good job, when we have the mind to say well done, when we have the mindset to appreciate if someone is doing great job, it means that we are having a strong mind as a leader. See? Making someone's day, that comes from your mind as a leader. Someone is facing difficulties. Someone needs your support. Someone needs your advice. Do it. Give it. It will make your team members more and more effective, more and more dedicated at the first place for all of your, for overall your organization's betterment. Now, your mindset should be like this one. Never ever allow you that because of other people negativity, you become emotional. Don't do that. You need to put a strong protection that people's negativity cannot let you down. Understand why? I need to stop sharing my screen because this is something very, very sensitive for all the team members. Understand this one, huh? Your team members, sometimes some of them will make your life difficult. See, no matter how many times you tell them, some of them, it will become more and more difficult for them to change. Muhammad Abu Nur Tasfi, understand? Then you keep telling your team members to do this, not to follow this one, but still some of them will repeat the same mistake. Please control your mind. Okay? Never ever react based on the negativity done by your team members. You have to follow the process. You cannot follow the person. You follow? You follow the process of managing people, leading people, not follow the person. If you try to follow a person, it will destroy your mind. It will destroy your mindset as a leader. This is something important for all of you to take note from today's discussion. Giving more than you expect to get in return. So it means that if your team members need more your support, give it. If your team members need more and more, advice, give it. And don't expect too much return. If you expect too much, it will destroy your mind. Be authentic with yourself. This is another important point, important part in order to develop a strong mind for a successful leader. Now, let's talk about the last slide about mind. So for mind training, so for, strong mindset, we can use a model. It is called ABC plus DE model. Please pay attention. Please look at my screen so that you can understand what model I'm talking about. So as a leader, from your point of view, what is the meaning of A? It's all about adversity. It means that you have to be specific and accurate in your guidelines, in your mission, in your vision, with your goals. Be specific. Example, you are a leader and you are leading a group of people like salespeople, sales team. So as a leader, you must have to develop a specific aim, specific mission, and you cannot just stand aside according to your mission. Cannot. You have to stay to the strong point, how you will complete that particular mission, how you will achieve the vision with your sales team. That is called adversity under ABC plus DE model for a leader mindset. Number two, beliefs. You have to believe that it can be achieved. Whatever the vision you have developed in your team, as a leader, you have to believe that it can be done. If you are confused that I'm not sure that my team can achieve it or my team cannot achieve it, then there will be a problem. You have to believe, you need to plan, and you need to not only plan, you need to analyze that, is it really possible with my team members? If you believe, only then you implement. Otherwise, your mind will be negative that, oh my God, me along with my team cannot achieve the things accordingly. Always remember, as a leader, whatever you will do, it will have some consequences, right? Some result. It can be positive, it can be negative. So what we need to prepare for being a strong-minded leader, we need to list down all the emotion, all the reaction, all the consequences that we might face on the way of our leadership. You understand? This post, it's all about, that we must have to have more. What this part we already have completed, becoming more and more optimistic, more and more positive in the belief of our mission and of our vision. And we must have to have energy. If got no energy as a leader, we cannot we cannot inject any strong and influence among our team members. So, ladies and gentlemen, this ABCDE model can help you as a leader, how you take care of your mind, how you take care of your mindset, not only for yourself, but also for your entire team members. Okay, remember, as I have told you, that our mindset will give an accurate shape of our thoughts, of our behavior as a leader. Now let's talk about the mood. Who can tell me what is mood? Let me stop sharing my screen. Let's invite people to talk. Anyone can unmute your microphone, raise your digital hand so that you guys can talk. Mood, what is it? Do not be confused with mind. Mind we already have done. Now we are talking about mood. Anyone? Anyone? What is mood? Am I asking a very difficult question, guys? Mood. All of you have some mood, right? Anyone? Let me invite Lizel. From your point of view, tell us how you will define mood before I explain the things from my side. Can you unmute from your side? Something wrong with your connection. Can I invite Jollibee? Jollibee, unmute your mic. No problem. You need not to be 100% right. Just your opinion. Don't get offended if I ask you something during my session, It's okay. If you can unmute your microphone. Mood. Again, the connection problem, cannot unmute. Never mind. Mood, let me help you. Let me help all of you. Now, all of you happy now? Oh my God, all of you are a good listener. But when I ask you some question, you don't want to speak. That's what you need to improve before you become a leader. Leader must need to speak. Oh, no, I see. It's my mistake. Because I emphasize more on active listening, right? That's why you listen more, but talk less. My mistake. I'm sorry for these guidelines. I'm so sorry for this. Okay, come to the point. Mood. Mood is all about our emotion. emotion. So in order to make you understand what is mood, I'll give you a very, very practical examples. Your emotion, it depends on environment. Am I right to say? Give me a thumbs up if you agree with me. Example, today early in the morning, you see that it is raining heavily in your country. It's raining cats and dogs, raining heavily. What would be your mood? A bit sad mood, right? Sad mood. You will feel a bit, a bit like lazy, a bit sad. Some of you will play some sad music in your mobile phone. Why? Because the mood, it already changed because of the rainy environment. You understand? Your mood can be crazy. If you notice that the whole environment is very, very noisy. What I mean by noisy, Ilmon, someone is playing music very, very loudly, then your mood will lost. You can be crazy, you can complain that why the music is so loud. I cannot concentrate at all. Understand, all of you guys? So mood is all about your emotion. Let me share my screen and let's talk about how should be the mood of a strong leader. Look at this one. So understanding and managing our emotion, it is very important for maintaining our balanced mood. So when we are talking about mood of a leader, let's discover some important, straightforward characters that we can implement in our mood that will give us positive response and positive mood. Number one, we need to understand the triggers. What destroy your positive emotion to the negative emotion? We need to understand the reason. For example, I'm a trainer. I need to figure out before I become emotional as a trainer, what are the things can switch my mood? I need to find out. Maybe number one, like when I ask my students question, if students cannot give me the right answer, it can make me emotional. It can destroy my positive mood. So what I'll do, I'll list down, hey, Faisal, when you will provide training, if anyone giving you wrong answer, hold on. Don't destroy your mood. Don't take it so seriously. You follow what I mean? So as the leader, you must have to come out with a list that what are the things make you and yourself more and more emotional. Laili, understand? Luin, understand? Jonaline, understand? List down what makes you angry, what makes you crazy, what makes you emotional, what destroy your mood. Number two, your mood can be negative. Your mood can be destroyed because of stress. The stress, when you are having so much stress, you cannot have a positive mood. You see, you cannot have positive mood. I'll give you another example. When you are having a negative mood, sometimes you never pick up phone calls. Agree? Your friends and family members keep calling you, your boyfriend keep calling you, your girlfriend keep calling your husband, wife, you just avoid. It's because of the mood. The mood that you need to talk, it already lost. It can be because of the emotion, it can be because of the stress. And do remember, as a leader, we always have to consider working under pressure. Never make it stressful. There is a difference between working under pressure and working with stress. I'll give you the different, I'll give you the, the difference so that you can understand. So working under pressure, it means that you have a lot of things to do and you have enough time to complete. Understand all of you guys? Let me repeat my statement. Working under pressure, it means that you have to complete a lot of things and you have enough time to complete your task. On the other hand, do you know what is the meaning of stress? You have a lot of things to do, but the time is limited. Why? Reason number one, you did not manage your time properly at the first place. Now you are feeling stress, and because of your stress, your mood is not good to lead people from the front. Understand? So make sure you avoid stress. Whatever you need to do it before it becomes last minute. Before it becomes like 11th hour. Don't do that. Avoid all stress-related things. Now, your mood, when you have a lot of things on your plate, but you feel no one is here to support you, feel free to ask for support. Remember, if you feel that there is no one supporting you, it will destroy your mood. Some people have ego, right? They don't want to ask for help. Don't do that. You are a leader, so what? You are a human being. You have some limitation. You have some, you have some things that you may not good at. So when you are facing challenges, feel free to ask for support. It can be from your team members. It can be from your friends. It can be from your family members or even from your team members. In order to have the right mood, you can take few important things from that particular slide. Remember, just focus on problem solving. I'll share with you the most powerful statement for today's discussion. As a leader, can all of you promise me when you will be leading a group of people, you will never waste your time in order to find out who is right and who is wrong? Don't do that. Your duty is to make the things right. Understand all of you guys? If you waste your time, who is right and who is wrong in your team, it will destroy your mood. You are a leader, your duty is to solve the problem, not to waste time who is right and who is wrong. Take time in order to build quality relationship with your team members. That's why if I bring you back to my philosophy of leadership, first one, lead. Second one, discipline. Third one, bonding. Relationship. If you cannot create bonding with your team members, always it will destroy your mood. Always practice gratitude, as I have told you. Be thankful whatever you have so far. It will give you a nice, calm mood for you to work. Take time to engage in random acts of kindness. As a leader, you have to be kind. Yeah, you have to be kind, but be firm. Never allow your team members to take the things for granted. You follow? You have to be kind. If you notice that your team members fall in sick, you need to take care of team members. If you notice that your team members is having some family problem, you need to take care of him or her. Be kind, but never allow their activities to destroy the culture of your workplace. Okay? As I have told you, feel free to respond actively or feel free to appreciate the things that you got from your team members. We cannot take away the credit of our team members. We got to be good at showing our empathy. Empathy, kindness, gratitude, strong quality relationship, problem-solving skills can shape a good mood for a leader. All of you understand? And don't forget to be kind to yourself. As a leader, you have to take good care of your mental and physical health all the way. If you are not having a healthy mind, healthy body, how you will have healthy mood to lead a group of people for your organization? Understand, all of you guys? You follow? Yeah. A leader must have to be like a sportsman-like, very healthy, very tactic, team player, supportive, honest, right? Honest, taking care of physical health by having healthy food, right? Going for exercise. That's what I'm talking about. That's what is all about leadership. Remember, for mood, you must have to put meaningful goals for yourself and also for your team members. You know, if you put some goal, but it's not that specific, it's not that accurate, it will destroy not only your mood, but also your team members' mood all the way. All of you understand? Build intrinsic motivation. Look at this powerful word that is mandatory for each and every leader from all over the world. There are two types of motivation. Pay attention, please. Number one, extrinsic motivation. Example, that why we have motivation to work, because we know after end of the month, we will receive the salary. So receiving salary, it is called extrinsic motivation. You understand, guys? So people always focus on extrinsic motivation, like I'll get intensive, I'll get bonus, I'll get salary increment, I'll get free transportation, I'll get free food. Beside having all those extrinsic motivation, we need to also be good at our intrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation meaning to say like fulfillment. Understand? Mentally, you are happy. Emotionally, you are happy. You are satisfied with your achievement, with your, with your action, with your goal, with your ability at the first place. Emotionally be happy. That is called intrinsic motivation that give you a positive mood in order to lead a group of people from the front as a leader. You see? Understand? Very good. Now, appreciate what you already have rather than just focusing only upon what you still need, what you still want. If you have that kind of mood, that kind of mindset, it will make your life difficult. So step by step, you follow? Step by step. When you achieve something, give a big round of applause to yourself. Then you proceed to the next. Avoid temptation to complain and reinforce negativity. Your mood should be like that. I'm not going to complain. I'm a leader. Why should I need to complain? That my job is difficult, the market is challenging, product development is difficult, marketing strategy is difficult. Do not complain. Just let it come to the picture. You follow? That is called strong mood. When you feel that you are complaining about your job, from this point, you will destroy your mood to be a strong leader. Number 4, manner. Manner meaning to say our behavior, right? There are two important words, etiquette and manners. I'm not going to talk about etiquette. I'll talk about manners. Manner meaning to say how we behave ourselves in front of other people. You understand, guys? Our behavior. Remember, the first manner as a leader I need to cultivate in my mind, in my character, in my behavior, it's about respecting other people. Some leaders, I think some of you are working, right? Some of you have full-time job. And if you ask you a very secret question that how many of you do not like your supervisor or manager, some of you will say, sir, me. Some of you will say, I don't want to share. I don't want to lose my job. But if you ask yourself, and if you be honest, some of you do not like your immediate leader. Let me stop sharing my screen. Am I right to say like that? All of you can switch on your camera. Some of you really do not like to work with your current leader. And if I ask you the reason why, some of you will come and tell me that my leader does not respect my opinions, does not have any respect for me. That's why I feel that I'm working in a difficult environment. I'm working in a negative environment. You follow, guys? Remember, leader must be respected by the followers. And how you will earn respect? Nobody will give you respect. You need to earn your respect as a leader. Jacqueline, you follow? Jacqueline, you have to earn respect from your team members. How? By respecting them. When you respect someone, someone will give you respect back. This is the very, very simple philosophy of human being. Adam, understand? Maritis, understand? So manner, it comes from your manner. Now, if I bring you to my screen, as you can see, that respect and empathy always will make the things different for you. All of you can see my screen, right? All of you can see my screen. Okay, good, excellent. Now, respect and empathy, as I have told you, give respect as a leader, you will get respect back. For manner, look at number 2, social awareness. You have to know how you can behave in front of other people. In front of other, that is called social awareness. For example, my team members, Lynn, wave your hand, Lynn. Rosilyn, wave your hand, Miss Rosilyn. I can see very attentive. Jacqueline, wave your hand, Jacqueline. Three of you are my team members, for example. And out of 3, our dear Lynn made a serious mistake that I cannot accept. Do you know what I'll be doing? I will not say anything in front of Rosilyn, in front of Jacqueline. I'll use my social awareness. I'll call Lynn to come to my chamber, come to my office. I will talk with him one-to-one. Only me and my team members, Lynn. You follow? And during my one-to-one meeting, I can be very strict. I can be very firm. Lynn will accept. You follow? But if I shout to Lynn in front of Jacqueline, in front of Rosilyn, he will be very, very emotional. Understand? He will not listen to me. Later on, next time, he will have no respect for me as his leader. Understand, all of you? Good, very good. Next one, self-reflection. Please wait for a while. Please wait for a while. I need to settle something. So let's continue with our slide. All of you can hear me, right? All of you can see me. All okay, right? Okay, good, excellent. So now let's proceed and talk about the next. Thank you so much. Now, self-reflection. You know, as a leader, we always, every single day, we have to improve our behavior. You understand? I'm a leader, and when I'll be leading people, and every day I need to improve my behavior, my attitude. See, that is called self-reflection. So, no education, I mean, our behavior, our manner, we cannot learn from university. We cannot learn from school. We cannot learn from college. Our manner, it comes from self-reflection. You see, self-study, like initiative, taking ownership in order to improve our manner and behavior among the team members. You see? Fine. So next one, there are so many factors that determine the effectiveness of a leader. One of the most important is your assertiveness. So what kind of manner you should have to practice? Being very assertive. Do you know what is the meaning of assertiveness? Maritis? Maritis, assertiveness meaning to say, when you are good at explaining a complex problem, difficult scenario in a nice way within shortest possible time. That is called assertiveness. You are good at explaining the things in a very, very easy way. That is called assertiveness. Example, you are a team leader and you are implementing some new rules. Adam, you follow? What you are doing, you are implementing some new rules, some new discipline related action. So before you implement, what you need to do, you need to explain as a leader why there are some new rules. Lazel, you got my point? Why? Why our team must follow the new rules and the new, regulation at the first place. So when you explain it properly by using your positive and effective manner, you can implement even the strict rules, even like some productive action in your team related activities. So the key point, it's all about assertiveness. Leaders who are not assertive, they are not enough for for becoming effective. Leaders who are too assertive are disliked. The most effective leaders are somewhere in between. That's why I'm telling you, when you explain, do not explain too much. You have to explain in easy way and in shortest possible time. Understand that should be the manner of a leader accordingly. You can see two line graphs. When you have low assertiveness, look at your performance. How your team members will appreciate, how your team members will like your leadership. On the other hand, when you have high assertiveness, you can see actually the more effectiveness, it depends on in between becoming more assertive or becoming low assertive. All of you understand? Don't be so much assertive. Don't be very, very low or less assertive, or do not just implement without informing, without explaining properly to your team members. All of you understand? If you can do that, if you have that kind of manner, yes, you can be impactful as a leader, and who can lead an organization without facing any difficulties or any challenge. Now, when you talk about manners, what makes some leaders make more fear? When leader got strong emotional intelligence. You follow? Your manner, your behavior, it will depend on your ability to manage your emotion. That is very important. Take note on this part. When you cannot control your emotion, you cannot maintain manner with your team members. You cannot behave yourself with your team members. Understand, all of you guys? Now, if you study about the most recent research about manner, you will find something very interesting. Remember, good leaders, effective leaders always have good manners. Without manner, you cannot consider yourself as strong as an effective leader. So your manner, you should have the ability to understand and to practice. If I do this one, what will be the impact? What would be the result? So if I behave like if I behave like A, how people will consider me? If I behave like B, how people will consider about me? Understand? A meaning to say whatever you want, B meaning to say whatever you want. So it can be positive, it can be negative. I'll give you an example so that you guys can understand. That is called, for manner of a leader comes along with dictator game. Okay, dictator game. So you can see that there is 4 persons, right? Person A having $10. So all 4 of them are leaders. And from top management, leader got $10. $10. Why? In order to distribute the $10 among the team members. If you believe in that manner is important in order to lead a team members, what you will be doing as a leader, you will distribute all that money equally among all the team members. Understand? You follow? Dictator games, it means that those who are not being mindful, careful about the manners, what they will do? They will never distribute the money, the amount of money equally among the team members. Do you know the reason why? Because they never care about the term manners. Remember, manner is your behavior, your integrity, your honesty, your social awareness, and your behavior in front of other people. All of you clear? Understand? So our manner should be always full of integrity. The last but not the least, out of 5, we are talking about the 5 component of a leader. Remember the topic for tonight, it's all about 5 M's based on leadership, right? Correct. So last one is money. As a leader, you have to be good at managing your money. Capitalize your money very, very effectively and smartly. If you have huge amount of money, but as a leader, you do not know very well how to manage your money, your millions and trillions dollar cannot contribute in your business. So the key point is what? We have to be good at managing our money smartly, strategically, and effectively. Remember, it is difficult to earn money, but people can spend money without facing any difficulties, right? When you go for shopping and if you have $10,000, you can spend $10,000 in less than 10 minutes. Maritis, am I right? Even less than 10 minutes you can spend, but think about how long it will take for you to earn $10,000. You see? So before you spend even a single cent, you need to plan properly as a leader for your business. Why? Earning money is difficult all the way, but spending money is not that difficult. Anybody can spend without calculating. Now, I'll be sharing some tricks and technique that will help you to develop your ability to manage money smartly and strategically as a leader. Number 1, create a budget. Based on the nature of your business, maybe you have a very medium-sized business, very small-sized business, whatever it is, create a budget. Budget for each and every department. How much you will spend for your marketing activities, how much you are willing to spend for your staff and employees, how much money you have to prepare in order to pay the bills. I'm talking about the utility bills of your business property. You follow, guys? When you have a proper budget and you make a decision about investing money based on the budget, you will never face any difficulties. You will never face any challenge, or you will never face more financial risk in your business. You follow? Some of you are here from entrepreneur and sales module, right? Some of you are doing your very first module, and some of you already have told me during one of my classes that the challenges to become a successful entrepreneur is because we do not have enough money. Remember, we do not have capital that we can invest and we can be an entrepreneur. The solution is we need to save first and spend later. You know, there are, many people in all over the world earning huge amount of money every single month, but not all of them can save money. Did you realize this one? Even some of you have some friends, some family members working in a big companies for years, but they have no savings. They have no capital. They have no, money in their account. Why? They earn and they just spend without calculating, without creating budget, and at the end of the day, they feel financial difficulties in their life. So as a leader, what is the solution? Make sure you need to start from the very beginning if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to open up your own business, if you want to do something by yourself. So from today, you need to plan how you can save your money so that later on you can invest or you can, do it in your own strategic way. While you are managing money as a leader, please put or develop a financial goals. What I mean by this one, set financial goal. Having a financial goal will allow you in order to make your journey as a leader of avoiding overspending. Understand? If you overspend, you will not get any return. You have to be very, very calculative. You have to be very, very smart in strategic way to spend money properly, effectively, and smartly. All of you understand? You follow? Set financial goals. Next one. As a leader, if you really want to be a leader, because our topic is all about leadership, right? Leadership. You need to start investing early. You cannot wait when you become 50 years old. You cannot wait when you will become 60 years old in order to invest money for your business. Make it early as possible. But before you invest, take your time in order to calculate the risk, in order to calculate the strategy, in order to calculate the consequences, in order to minimize the risk of your investment. And the next one, money, we already have done. And the last part that I'm going to summarize the things for all of you guys. Remember, your ability to lead people, it is a combination of science and your own art. You need some skills, like technical skills. Also, you need some interpersonal skills. And you need to combine those two things together in order to be a strong leader in your professional life. So in order to improve your soft skills, you can consider these 5 M's. Your mouth, as I have told you earlier, your mind, your mood, your manner, and your money. If you can, implement the things from today regarding the 5 M's, step by step, you can improve your leadership skills, and it will make you to be more and more, effective all the way. Now, so there is a jumble of the slide. Please forget about this one. Now, look at the last one, the last slide for tonight. Money, you need to avoid the debt. You know what I mean by this one? While taking loans, if you want to do something by taking loans, yeah, it has positive impact, it has negative impact. But when you are investing by taking bank loan, please wait and wait. When you take money from the bank, it's not your money yet. You need to pay back with interest. Am I right? So yeah, you can be a leader by taking bank loan and do some of your own businesses. There is nothing wrong, but you have to calculate your outcome, your revenue, your profit, and the way you will pay back. If it is like spontaneous way, you are welcome. Save early. This is something important that I'm going to emphasize on it. Save early, you know. No matter how much income you are having for now, that should be the end part for today. No matter how much income you have for now, you always have to remember that you need to find a way to save something from today. Okay, fine.
Recording.
I'm back here and I can see 215 of you are here. So that would be the end part of our today's leadership series. So before I end the meeting, I would like to invite all of you regarding the 5 M's. Do you have any question? You can raise your digital hand and you can ask me. You can ask me at the first place. And those who needs the notes, please go to the chat box. You can click on the link and download the PDF that that we have used for today. So before I let you go, all of you please remember. Okay, I have one hand, digital hand. Yes, Suyu.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, what is your question? Go on, please.
Sorry, can I just now the 5 question again? The 5 what's the 5 name again?
Okay, you need to know the.
Sorry, never
No
hear
problem.
because I
No
at work
problem.
can hear.
I remember your face. I remember.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll mute your microphone. Okay, remember the 5 M's. First, your mouth. Mouth means your word of mouth. Jason, you follow? Word of mouth. Number 2, your mind. Write down. Number 2, your mind. Mind meaning to say the way you think, the way you structure your imagination. Mind. Number 3, your mood, your emotion, your emotion, mood. Number 4, your manner. What is your manner? Your behavior. And last one, money. Money, to be a leader, to be an entrepreneur, you must have some savings. I'm not talking about to be a leader. To be a leader, no need money. But if you think to be a leader along with your entrepreneurial journey, then you must need money. So you also have to take care of your money. It is called, ability to handle money strategically. Understand now, all of you? Now, why we have decided to discuss about the 5 M's for today's leadership series? Because I realized that there are a lot of young people who are leading an organization from the front. Govind, am I right to say? some of them, they really do not care about all those 5 M's accordingly. Some of them have not right mindset. Some of them not practicing, the proper manner while leading or managing the team from the front. Understand, all of you? My last advice, you guys can consider it as a piece of advice, before, when you will become a leader, do not take this opportunity as your, it is called as your hierarchy. Hierarchy, what I mean? You cannot feel that I am a leader, so I can do whatever I want along with my team members. You follow? Remember, managing people, it needs a lot of study, it needs a lot of strategy, it needs a lot of technique. So remember the 5 techniques that we have done for today. I hope it will help you to survive when you will be a leader in future. Okay. Any other question from anyone? You can raise your hand. If got no question, thank you so much for your time. I wish you all the very best, and I hope to see you again when I will have another session with all of you. Don't forget to join in the Monday Motivational Madness, which will be on day after tomorrow, which is 16th of December, Monday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Singapore time. Till then, all of you stay fine and stay safe. Okay, thank you. Wow, very good. I have one question that I need to address. Oh, wow. Okay, Mr. Faisal, thank you so much. I have a question regarding the mind. How I can improve my mindset to be an effective leader? Okay, fine. Very good question. Though I have explained during my discussion time, but let me make a summary how you can cultivate a healthy mind to be an effective leader. Number one, you have to be the bigger person. Do you understand what is the meaning of bigger person? Can anyone come and tell me? If you want to be a leader, if you want to have a strong mind, you have to be the bigger person. What does it mean? Who can tell me? Raise your hand, wave your hand. Now you will not look at me, Now look at each other, all of you looking here and there. Because you don't want to talk. You are being afraid to talk. Okay, come to the main point. Be the bigger person, meaning to say you cannot take every small things personally from your workplace, from your team members. You see, that is called, you have to be the bigger person. When you have that kind of strong belief that I'll not take small things personally from my team members, from my staff, from my customers, from my stakeholders, you can cultivate a healthy mind. Remember, allow me to be a bit uncivilized for last 5 minutes. I'll be using some uncivilized word. Ilman, don't take it personally, huh? The world is full of stupid people. Don't forget that in your team, some people also be stupid. You follow what I mean, guys? The world is full of stupid people. Do not be surprised that some of your team members also one of the stupid people from the world. Do you understand what I mean? What is the meaning of stupid here? Like low IQ people, low EQ people. Whatever you tell your team members, he or she cannot understand easily. You follow? So if you cannot accept that kind of stupid people in your team members, your mind will be destroyed. You follow? You cannot cultivate a healthy mind. Always remember my last uncivilized sentence. The world is full of stupid people. Do not be surprised if you see some of them in your team as your team members. You understand, guys? You follow? So accept that some people will be low IQ, will be low EQ people. It's my responsibility to train them, to educate them, to make them right, to fill them, and to get them ready to work for my organization. All of you understand, guys? One last thing that I'm going to share before I say good night to all of you, before I say have a great weekend. Remember, when you are communicating with that kind of, that kind of low IQ, low EQ people with your team members, please do not insult them. All of you understand? Don't look them down. Have some sympathy, have some empathy for them. You follow? I'll give you an example. Out of sudden, you receive a message. You got a message from your team members. Do you know what is the message? Don't be surprised if you read that kind of message. Ram, don't be surprised if you read a message from your team members. Sir, I really do not like to work with Mr. James. I really don't like Mr. James' behavior. Can you help me? Your team members can ask that kind of question. What would be your response? You type, I don't want to have low IQ, low EQ conversation with you for now. Maritis, you follow how you will be handling that kind of people? Hey, now I don't want to have a conversation like low IQ, low EQ conversation with you for now. Tomorrow, I will talk with you during the work time. You understand? Because of your last sentence, I don't want to have low IQ and low EQ conversation with you. Your team members will stop and think, why my leader used that kind of low IQ, low EQ conversation with me? What I did. They will have a sense to think. Not all of them, at least 50% of them will think. Next time, before he or she will ask something to you, he or she will think two times. You follow? So it comes from a strong interpersonal skills, because if you allow them to talk, you know what your team members will be sending? Non-stop messages. Sir, James, do this, James, do that, and he will be more angry. It will destroy your mind and mood. Okay? Always be smart, always act smart when you are a leader. Okay? Smart. For me, the definition of smart is not the color of hair. It's not the price of the dress. For me, the smartness is all about having right skills, having right manners, having right mindset, having right behavior, having right mood to work with other people. Understand, all of you guys? And don't, as a leader, don't be like so panic. Young people got this problem, easily got panic, cannot control pressure. Cannot control pressure. We have to come out from this concept. I'll give you one last example before you guys leave. Today, when my colleague, Mr. Dinesh, start this class, out of sudden, I lost my Wi-Fi connection. Wi-Fi connection, no Wi-Fi. Then what I did, immediately I bought enough mobile data in my two phones, in my iPhones and in also my Samsung phones. Why? Because this class, you guys will not wait for me. You guys will not understand my internet problem. It's my responsibility to solve the problem before I start my class. You see, but as a leader in future, when you see that kind of problem, don't be panic. Find out what are the solution I can bring by using 5 M's, The 4 M's, the most powerful: money, let's put aside, right? Your mouth, your mind, your mood, your manner. All of you clear? Think. The world needs more leaders. The business needs more and more leaders like all of you guys. So improve your skills, improve your ability, improve your soft skills, improve your smartness. Don't act like when I ask you a question, do not look out of camera. Don't do that. When I ask your name to say something, you act like you cannot unmute your microphone, but you can. But you act that. I'll act the way so that Mr. Faisal will understand that I got internet problem. That's why I cannot unmute. I know you are just acting like clicking to unmute, but you are not clicking rightly. You understand? Be authentic, be smart, and be real in order to be a real leader. All of you clear? And it's not your secondary school class. Remember, secondary school class, what did you do during your class time? When your teacher do math, you act like you are writing, but you never write anything on your notebook. You're just playing with your pen, If it is the things still now, I would say we need to change. We need to change, change our attitude and behavior. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I hope these things will help you to think in an advanced way how you can be a strong leader in future. The notes is in the chat box. If you want, you can download. So that's all for today. Have a great weekend. Tomorrow, have good rest. I'll see you next week. Till then, all of you stay fine and stay safe. Thank you so much. Goodbye to all of you. Good night. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.